Hey guys, welcome to Cricket Fanatics magazine. And today I'm going to be bringing you a very special episode. It's a special episode because we're going to have multiple guests on the show. Now, obviously, we know about Boland Cricket and how many signings they've made and the change they've made in cricket. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing on various guests on the show. Some guys have played for Boland for a while, some guys are new signings, some youngsters as well. And we're going to have a conversation with all of them. And we're going to have an interaction and see how they are so that you guys, as fans, can get to know them a lot better so that you can also have a feeling like you're in the room with them. So we're going to try and do this type of conversation. So I'm going to invite them all on the show at once. We've got for you someone that you guys are familiar with. We've got Sia, we've got Ruan, we've got Isma-eel. So those are guys that you guys are familiar with. And then we've got the newbies like Imraan, and we've got Michael Copeland on the show. Sia, I mean, we know a bit of your background, but I just want to get a little bit more of your background and just give some insight into the fans so that they can get to know a little bit about you.
Well, I was born in Nelspruit in Mpumalanga. Played cricket there basically my whole life. Went to school there, primary, high school. Played rural cricket for Mpumalanga as well. And then last season, I moved to Boland to play for Boland. But I still, till this day, haven't played a game for Boland.
Ruan, from your perspective, I mean, you've come up through the ranks and a lot of people have really taken to you and they have a lot of high hopes for you. I mean, that's something that you're going to have to play with. That's the type of pressure you're going to have to play with, I think, in South African cricket with the stakes are high, etc. But give us some insight into you and what you love about Boland particularly.
Thank you. Yeah, so I come from Durbanville. I played for Province under 11 and under 13, and then I moved to Polrus High School, which is in the Boland region. And then I played under the age groups under 15, under 17, and Coke Week. And just after Coke Week, I think in my matric year, I managed to get a first class game. And after school, I played for Boland. So it's nice to be part of the whole new structure for the same team that I grew up in. And it's very exciting for me. Yeah, and I'm excited for what's to come.
We're expecting you to teach the new guys some things and to tell them about where the spots are in Boland, where they can chill, etc. So I'm gonna bank on you to do that today, Ruan, and as well as Isma-eel. Isma-eel, from your perspective, I mean, we know that you've played for Boland for some time. I mean, last year you even scored 126 in a game at Paul, so in a Listay match. So you've been there, you know what it's like as well. So we're gonna bank on you as well to give some insight to the newer guys, but just give us a quick history about you.
Thank you, Khalid. So I'm from Strand. Also, like Ruan, I played some of my junior years at Western Province, and then I made the move late in my high school year to Boland, and then I got the opportunity with the senior team in my second year of study. So I think I was about 20, and then I've been playing for Boland since 20. So that's about 4 years now. So yeah. But I think Ruan is a guy to show the people around.
We're hoping that Ruan's going to send the people around here because, I mean, we really need to get some insight into what Boland is actually like and what it's going to be like to play there. We've got our first one, one of the big signings there at Boland and Imraan. Imraan, give us some insight. What was the thought process behind your move? What attracted you to go to Boland?
Yeah, I think I've played quite a few games at Boland Park, and I've always been a player that's not a local. There were a few games where you got at Cow Corner, you got a few supporters there, and they'll give you some very interesting words. And like it's always nice to have those guys on your side. And I think that's also something that you want, man. You want those type of guys on your side, and them obviously shouting your team's name or your name, you know what I mean? And that's a very exciting thing that I think comes with Boland. I think it's also a nice, really, really nice group of people. I think there's a good balance between experienced-ish guys and guys that are kind of new to the system, you can say. And I think that's what's really cool about Boland, and I think I'm quite excited to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm. Now, Sia, from your perspective, you got to know Imraan a lot better, obviously, with your time together at the franchise level. What are some things that you can tell me about Imraan that not a lot of people maybe know?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot here. Well, Imi is a guy who's always gonna have everybody's back. He's always keen for anyone to chill with him. He's not really picky on who you are and all of that. So he's more of a people's person. And yeah, if you're on Imi's good side, then you're always gonna be taken care of.
That's excellent. Now, another new guy. Someone that is okay. You shouldn't so early get his head too big because there's a lot of talk around him. There's been a lot of talk around him. Obviously, with the Cubs week and all of those type of things. I'm talking about Michael Copeland over here. You've decided now to come down to the Cape. Something very different to what you used to. Your decisions around that, and what made you decide to sign with Boland?
Yeah, so Boland's a good province and everything with all the experienced players they have. Like, it really is an honor to play with some of the best in the business. And like, I just wanted a new move because I feel like if I can move somewhere and make it a new start, I feel like I can make it again somewhere else, you know? So Boland is a good start for me, and especially with the whole new setup and especially with some of the experienced players they have as well. So I feel like it's going to be a really good way to go.
Let's just get some insights into you as a player so that the Boland fans can get to know you a lot better. Not a lot of them would have seen you play before. Some of us were lucky enough to see some of the Cubs week games and streams, etc. But I want to get to know you a lot better. I consider you, of course, an all-rounder, and I want you to just give a description about yourself as a player.
Yeah, so me as a player, I bring quite a few things to the table because in the field, I'm a good fielder in the ring and I field the slopes. All-rounder role, so I bat about 5 and I bowl some dirty little offies. And yeah, on the field, I like to get the game going, change, and just get something going on the field, like keep that vibe going. That's what I like to do on the field. Just keep the banter up.
Awesome. So, okay, Imi, Sia, this is for you to say. Are you going to take this guy under your wing already? Show him the art of spin?
Yeah, I think we're gonna take him under the wing. We just want to know, firstly, are those Call of Duty headphones?
Yeah, these are from our PlayStation. I had to bring them in.
Yeah. With regards to this, are you looking forward to playing with a young guy like him? Are you excited to see him signing like this in the side?
Yeah. Like it's always nice to see a youngster come into the ranks because I myself have tried in the previous years to fulfill that role as well. Mine came a bit later than his. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he can bring to the team and what we can teach each other because you never know what you can learn from anyone,
Now, Isma-eel, I had the Malan brothers on the show previously, and they chatted to me about the batting ranks at Boland. Now, I'm going to put on the screen the squad. Ruan, I want you to go straight after Isma-eel is done as well because I want to know what it's like for you guys because relatively young, both of you, and still learning your games, etc. And Isma-eel coming towards the peak of his career as well. To look at a batting lineup like this or squad like this with Pieter Malan, Janneman Malan now as well. Stiaan van Zyl is here as well. We've got Christian Jonker. You've got all-rounders like Harris Viljoen, of course, and you've got Clyde Fortuin joining the ranks as well. And Hanabi, a new player that we're all excited to see as well still. So I want to know, Isma-eel, first and foremost, for you to bat with guys like that, senior guys like that, what are you looking to learn from them?
Yeah, so for me, I still have a lot to learn. Luckily for me, I had the opportunity to play or practice with the Malan brothers, so I have learned a few things from them. And then obviously I had a few training sessions with Christian Jonker. So it's basically just tapping into Stiaan van Zyl, I think, but there's still a lot to learn for myself and Ruan, I think.
Mm-hmm. Ruan, from your perspective, man, like when you see a guy like Stiaan in the team, you're gonna obviously have some senior guy like Pieter and then obviously you're aspiring obviously to play for the Proteas one day, and then you got a Protea player like Yanaman Malan in the side as well. What are you most excited about when it comes to the batters?
Yeah, so I think for me it's quite a big thing. Yeah, I've also been lucky enough to play with and against them in the Cobras warm up games, and yeah, I've been lucky enough to bat with Peter, and yeah, obviously when people will say the way I bat is more, it's like him. Obviously, to bat with him to see what he does, you learn a lot so quickly. And yeah, the Malan brothers, both of them are, well, they live close to where I stay. So we've had a few training sessions together, and yeah, we know each other by now. So yeah, it's very exciting for me. A guy like Stian as well, and Jonker also, both of them who has played for the Proteas, who has experience. I mean, they've played for many years, and yeah, watching them on TV to play with them now is a massive thing for me, and I can't wait to see what they have and to learn from them, and yeah, try to get that into my game.
Yanaman told me that you guys had a little net together, so he mentioned you, and he's really excited to play with you as well. So I'm gonna open this one up now because I want the fans to get to know some of the spots that are in Paarl, etc., and in that region. I'm gonna open the questioning up to Imraan, and then I'm gonna get Michael to also ask a question to anybody on the panel. What is something that you want to know about Boland, Imi? You can ask one of the panelists to answer you.
I think I'm gonna go for Ruan here. He looks like he's a man that knows quite a few good places. Ruan, where can I find outdoor activities and entertainment in and close to Paarl? I'd like about a top 5 list because obviously, I've seen a lot of Cape Town now, and I want to lengthen that into more of Paarl, Boland, Stellenbosch. If you can give me a top 5 places of activities, I'd really enjoy that.
Sure, that's a difficult one. I don't really know what to say about Paul. Honestly, I'm not a local Paul boy, so I drive in every day, play the game, and then I come back to where I stay. So I know obviously Paul Mountains. I know many people go up there in the mornings for the sunrises and so on. I think sunsets as well. I think that's also a good one there in the Paarl Mountains, Stellenbosch Mountains as well. A nice view there from Marty's cricket ground at Kutsenberg. And yeah, I don't know Stellenbosch. I know Stellenbosch quite well. It's obviously a nice student town. Students like my age, so I get along with them quite well. And yeah, obviously I just chill with them and stuff. So that's I don't really know what more to say.
The Stellenbosch basis. Mikey, from your perspective, you must have a lot of questions. Michael, what are some of the questions you have?
Yeah, just like on the move down there, how do you guys get all your stuff and everything down there? And how's the lifestyle? That's one question I'm going to ask. How's the lifestyle down there? Opening this to anyone here.
I don't know where you're going to stay. Are you coming to? You're probably coming to.
Yeah,
to Stellenbosch. Yeah. So are you going to Res?
Nah, getting my own place there.
Okay, it's quite easy. I think obviously if you study as well, you're surrounded by people and obviously you'll get to know people who will like you, and obviously as time goes on you get to know new people and you get to know the places, you get to know the vibe. So I think it's a very exciting time for you, especially now, coming for cricket thing you love, and getting to know new people. It's very exciting. You must just enjoy it. Don't stress too much about it. It will take time, but I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah.
It's just a bit crazy now with the move and everything. Just a little bit of stress.
Anything else you want to ask them? Maybe to Sia or maybe to Isma-eel.
Imi, I've got a question for Imi. Just how did it feel going out in the first game for the Cobras, opening the bowling there?
I feel like when you're doing something like that, it doesn't really matter who you're playing for. You know what you're good at, you know what your skills are. and there's something that's worked for you that's got you there. And I think that the most important thing, obviously, for you, they've obviously seen something that they like about you a lot. They've seen a few skills, like you've said, you bat, you bowl, you field. You know what I mean? And whatever that is that you have, I think you must bring that to the team, because those are the things that they are looking for from you. Those small things. And
Yeah.
if you have those things, you've done it before. You've probably opened the bowling before. I'm sure you have. You've opened the bowling before. You've opened the batting before. You've done things that you probably haven't done, just at another level, at a different level. So why must it be different? You know what I mean? So obviously the first time for the Cobras was actually the first one-day game that we played. I think it was against the Lions, and I think we bowled first or something. That was quite exciting. You know, you always want to do well and stuff. But I think that it's also important to keep it simple. You know, I've done that before at the Titans. I've done that before at Easterns. And I've done that through age groups. You know what I mean? So I think like the main thing is that you need to keep what you do simple. You have a skill that people do like. And I think that if it's something you practice hard enough on, when the opportunity comes, doesn't matter to who it is, I think like you'll be good in that situation. You back yourself well enough, and you say, I'm either gonna get this guy out, or I'm gonna restrict him, or I'm gonna make him try and hit me through mid wicket, and I'm gonna try and look for him to try and take a risky one. That's probably what I try and do most of the time in those tough situations.
I've got a question for Isma-eel. When I'm looking at the team, the Boland team looks very promising. A lot of senior bowlers that you're going to have to face in the nets, etc. So the likes of Sean van Berg, you've got Kyle Abbott coming, which is a massive signing, of course. And then you've got obviously your local guys that you know already, like Ziyad, etc. So are you looking forward to testing yourself against the likes of Kyle Abbott and Sean van Berg?
Yeah, I'm obviously looking forward to facing Kyle Abbott and all of them. It's a big honor for me. All of them have played on the highest level, so yeah. But I have had enough experience, I would say, during the past season, which will help me in good stead, I think. Yeah.
So we know that the project's going to be over 2 years over here. So you guys are going to have an opportunity to maybe settle in before the real season starts, because obviously in the first season you won't be able to get relegated. So by that time, Sia, you're going to be becoming more and more of a senior player in the side. Are you looking forward to that type of responsibilities in the team?
Yeah, well, I don't really mind what comes with the game. It's just if I have the knowledge for it, then I might as well help out where I can. And looking at Boland, we should actually think about what type of cricket are we playing. Are we playing seasonal cricket, or are we playing cricket over the 2 years? Because we don't want to have to start the second season having to catch up and stuff like that. So yeah, if I have to give my 2 cents worth to guys like Michael, maybe Ruan, you never know. It'll always be something to feel good about, instead of just not giving what I know about the game or what I've learned about the game towards our teammates as well.
So let's go around the room over here. I'm going to start with Sia. What I want to know from you is, I just want a message from all of you to the Boland faithful.
Well, what I can say is, Boland is a union that's worked hard to be where they are, but on top of that, the hard work comes with support. So the support from the fans has been unreal. From the stories I've heard about Boland playing there on a Sunday one-day game in semi-pro cricket, I've heard stories about that. I've seen with the Paul Rocks. So without the support, it wouldn't have been the same, and we might not even be where Boland Cricket is now. So just a massive thank you to the fans and all the supporters towards Boland Cricket.
Yeah, I think Sia covered it all. I think we have very loyal fans over the years. Obviously, as he said, I've played many games there, but I haven't played in front of fans yet because of COVID and all of those things. But obviously, watching Paul Rocks and the stories I've heard over the past 2 years, it's incredible to see all the people. Like I've been in the stands before to watch a game, and the vibe is crazy. It's unreal to be a part of. So yeah, I just want to encourage the fans, to continue on supporting us. We'll do our best, and we'll try to do our best, and obviously to support us, and we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, I think everyone's excited about the fans. It's not just something that gets talked about at Paul. It's something, if you actually play there. I was privileged enough to play in a final there, and that was incredible. You got everybody there. People are asking you whether you're wearing a number 10 number, if you're a soccer player or a cricket player on the side. And now I'm gonna have those guys behind me and all of the guys in our team, and I think that's gonna be really cool. I don't just think it's they're gonna support us. I know they're also gonna have one or two words to the opposition, and I know that they love good cricket, which is also really nice. So it will all be applauded, and I think everybody is just excited to get things running. Hopefully the off season goes smooth, and hopefully we can get as many people into the stadium as we can. Obviously, according to what happens with COVID and stuff like that. But I think we're all excited. I'm sure Mikey is going to be keen to have a few guys in the crowd.
Yeah, so from my side, I think everything has been said. It's just the Paul community is well known for their support. So all we're asking is they keep on supporting the Boland Cricket. Yeah, that's me.
Cool. Short and sweet. Let's go to Michael.
Yeah, so being new to the system and everything like this, I'm really excited to be part of this and to actually get hopefully a chance to play in front of the fans and so on. But it's really going to be quite an experience playing with all the guys. So I'm really excited for what's going to happen. So yeah.
So guys, something new, something different, and we did it with Boland. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and that you continuously support Boland and Cricket Fanatics magazine. So subscribe to this channel and follow Boland on all social media platforms. Don't forget the hashtag #BeBoldBoland. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys again very, very soon.